You look fantastic.
Thank you. I feel fantastic.
So you've been working with DDP for the last handful of months.
Yeah.
So where are you at now?
Life-changing. We've made a lot of progress.
Yeah. Where did this journey with Diamond Dallas Page begin?
Well, we've been obviously friends for years through wrestling, but the latest journey started when I had taken a lot of falls, and I always wanted to get the most out of what I felt the good Lord gave me as far as recovery from my injury and function. I'm what Shepherd Center called like a 1%er, which is they're a world-class spinal cord rehab center. I spent 2 years there back in 08, 09 after my spinal cord injury, and I'm such a high functioning, they call me a high functioning quadriplegic. I had a cervical injury, which makes me a quadriplegic, paraplegic's waist down, quadriplegic's neck down. So all I was supposed to be able to do is move my head and shoulders, need 24-hour care the rest of my life, bathed, fed, clothed, round-the-clock care. And, I live independently, and I was able to walk, out of Shepherd initially.
Wow.
And but I was pushing the envelope on my ability and mobility and balance. I started taking a lot of falls, and it got to the point where they felt I was endangering. My neurologist at Shepherd told me, Dr. Bilski, goes, Lex, he goes, you're one of our miracles. But he said, if you keep on falling like that, you have to wear a helmet, elbow pads, and knee pads like a skateboarder. Or he goes, or you're going to have to use some mobility voices like a walker and a chair for safety and balance, because we don't want you back in here with a head injury, which they also specialize in. Because you've already been here for a spinal cord injury. We do not want you back in here with a head injury. So I said, okay. And I started using the mobility devices, but I kept on pushing the envelope on walking. I was taking some really bad falls. A miracle I didn't really have a bad injury. And so they finally convinced me to use the chair and walker more. And I had to admit to Dee when we got back together here recently, I got scared. It's hard to admit for us guys, but I got scared of some of the falls and what they tell me could happen. And I started sitting too much and like anybody else and not walking enough. And if you don't use it, you lose it. And I pretty much lost all my mobility, and my quality of life had dropped dramatically. I saw Dee back at Sting's retirement match that we both were able to go to, and which was awesome. And I just said, hey, Dee. He goes, what? I go, think we could do maybe a little bit of work on, get a little more movement? I go, I'm pretty much just chair full time, man. And I'm having trouble just doing everyday stuff, from brushing my teeth to showering to, I go, my quality of life's dropped quite a bit. My energy levels, everything. So, man, it's all, Dee, right? All you got to do is tell him that. And he goes, brother, I've been waiting for you to come to me on this. So we went to work, and we made an amazing progress that we're going to reveal to everybody. His incredible partner, Steve, and him are documenting, kind of filming it and the progress, and it's going to be pretty cool. I'm real excited.
So to be clear.
And thankful for what Dee's doing with me. He's taken our friendship was always there, but our friendship has grown. So he's a special guy.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's a special guy.
And the great thing about Dallas is he cares more about others than he cares about himself.
Absolutely incredible.
He has such a gigantic heart.
Yep, he's an encourager, A+, man.
Yes.
God gave him the gift of encouragement. He takes it all away.
He told me that it roots back to a quote from Zig Ziglar he heard years ago. You can get anything you want in life if you help enough people.
Yeah, absolutely.
So to be clear.
He's living it.
Yes. You do have a wheelchair. It's off camera, but you're sitting in a chair right now. Comfortably.
There you go.
Is this something you would have been able to do a few months ago?
Nope, not at all. No, I was in the wheelchair pretty much full time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited.
What's been the biggest change?
Well, everything from being able to stand up and brush my teeth instead of leaning over the sink, there's things we take for granted, getting from my chair into the shower, my chair in the morning, your shower, you're going to the bathroom, you're brushing your teeth. When you're sitting, it's challenging, and even to safely get from your chair to a toilet or anything. So just everyday functional stuff. Heating my coffee up in the morning. I can stand up and put it in the microwave now. I couldn't do that. I was trying to like reach. I was spilling coffee everywhere. So, I mean, we were documents of, but the things you think about when I go to the grocery store now, I just have to wait, and my grocery store guys would know me, and they see me pull up, and they bring me out the power cart. Now I can get the power cart myself with stuff with a. So, I mean, everything. I can shop again. So I go on and on every day. If I could go through my day with you, my quality of life and my function is increased dramatically. So it's amazing.
I just love the zest for life that you have. Like, you just have this real energy about you. And like, it's very clear that you're grateful for what you have.
I am. I do a post on my only social media at Genuine Lex Luger. I'll give it a plug if you don't mind.
This is on Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, people ask, I have a little Twitter account, X account, and I do it all myself. People, you have a guy do that? No, and every day I put another day, thank you, Lord. Psalm 118:24, which is, today is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. So I'm thankful for every day, and I just want to make the best of it. So, yeah.
Are you looking to get to a point where you can walk again?
Oh, yeah. Now, I need to use devices sometimes for safety on longer distance, but I'd like, for shorter term walks and stuff, I'd love to get back at it again. It's like if I park my car, I want to go in the restaurant with my family and friends and stuff, instead of getting the wheelchair out of the car and the big production with that, I'll be able to, get out of my car and walk in the restaurant, sit down, have a meal, and walk back out. That would be huge.
Did this feel impossible a few years ago? The idea of standing up again, the idea of possibly walking again?
It did. I'd gotten scared and discouraged with the walking and all the falls I was taking. So I had really pulled back and was pretty much relegated, and had come to the terms that maybe I'm just going to be in the wheelchair the rest of my life. So I was going to make the best of that, but still to have this gift that by working with Dee and a gift from God, I think, to be able to get this increased mobility again, I think is very exciting.